Happy Wesley Wednesday! It's always a surprise of what Courtney's gonna be doing on the other end. I loved it.
I was playing the violin today. I was really giving a soft, beautiful crescendo, girl, and then I put it to the stop.
Because it's ready for the tea. You guys, we have so much to get into today, and I know we say that a lot, but really on a hump day, this is a lot. Because Courtney, you know, sometimes on Wesley Wednesday, it can be a little challenging. Is the tea gonna run out? But now
you're really good at avoiding the snack, Maddison.
We are, and today it is full. We, of course, are going to talk about Kendall Jenner being spotted with Jordyn Woods' ex. Also, why the heck was Kendall Jenner on a road trip while we're supposed to be social distancing and staying inside? But we will get there. Don't you worry. I know. I'm trying to find my zen, but I can't lie. When I saw this, I was a little upset.
I'm just a little confused, is all. I'm just confused. Maybe we can figure it all out. Figure it out like Summer Sanders, girl.
Yes, exactly. We're also talking about Kylie because she deleted an Instagram photo after a horrible Photoshop fail. And while normally we're kind of like, okay, people are reaching, there was no reaching this time. It was definitely a fail.
Well, you know how, this is Kylie, you said? Too much going on with the photo. You should just go natural and fresh and just be what she was looking like at the gas station and just leave it. That's what I think.
I know. You love those gas station photos.
I really do, honestly. It's the essence.
I agree. We also got some Kim news. Apparently her and Kanye are having a little fighting in quarantine. We also were talking about Charli D'Amelio and her Twitter. She was going off on people who have been making comments about her weight. Logan Paul saying he wants to run for president. Prepare yourselves for that. We also talking Lizzo and Beyonce. We're talking Joe Jonas, Sophie Turner. We're talking more Kristin Cavallari drama with her divorce with Jay Cutler. We, of course, are talking about Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik, the news that literally shook the mother effing internet yesterday, and their baby. The story we're talking about today, though, is more about a fan theory. Some people feel that Gigi Hadid's birthday celebration wasn't just a birthday celebration, that there's something to do with the baby as well.
I'm just glad that about Cavallari because I'm excited and I feel as though she needs more of a moment because I feel like she returned back to the spotlight and no one really cared. Going back to Zayn and Gigi, I had to laugh, Maddison, because I always have like this underlying thought of like as I'm scrolling on Twitter, like, I wonder what I'm going to talk about at work tomorrow, and then I took that little magnifying, I hit the explore thing, and Zayn and Gigi are having a bit. I said, well, there it is. Maddison, I couldn't even have a feeling in the moment because all I could tweet was just whoa, because I just knew that today we were going to be walking into the nursery.
Yes, exactly. I had shut my computer. I was talking to my sister trying to get things ready for my YouTube channel later this week. And all of a sudden I got an alert on my phone. It was like Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik expecting their first child. And I was like, what? And then I saw TMZ and I was like, someone paid for that information. So back to work I go. And I was like, everyone ring the alarm. Hollyscoop team, ring the alarm. We've got to put a video out. Literally, it was 0 to 100. Also, we're talking about Demi, and we've got some Selena Gomez news and Timothée Chalamet news. There is a TikTok rumor going around about Selena Gomez. Essentially, people are drinking the stupid juice, and we have got to make sure that everyone is done with that. It cleanses out of their system, and we get back to reality.
Well, we're going to get to the bottom of that, and we're going to serve the boys and girls of the world the truth that they deserve and require.
They need it, because I'm just like, holy expletive. The younger generation needs a little assistance. That's all I can say. And I literally just pulled a muscle in my neck at how upset I got over that situation.
Don't pull it, girl. Don't pull it, girl.
I feel like I did a real quick head whip over there. Now I'm like, oh, God, this is how you know. This is 27. Well done. You turn your head too quick. And it just cracks right there. Let's see what's going on in the chat. We have Alyssa saying, I love it how Hollyscoop isn't joining the Gigi and Zayn news, not until it was confirmed from both parties. Were you guys? So we did end up, Alyssa, putting out a video yesterday And we have been talking about it, but definitely treading lightly. The reason we're treading
Mm-hmm.
lightly is because, yes, Gigi nor Zayn has come out and said anything, but the fans are going absolutely wild. Fans are going
I
wild
feel
about
if
it.
it weren't true, a statement would have come out already, right?
Right. And
Girl, a statement would
also,
have come out
like,
before the night did yesterday, I think.
yeah, and like we've said in the past, the thing about TMZ is they won't put out anything until they definitely have it confirmed, and they also make sure to pay for quality information. So
Mm-hmm.
for me, whenever anything like that comes out, as horrible as sometimes they are, I am inclined
Mm-hmm.
to believe it just because I do know that a big coin was paid to get some serious information like that.
Like I
So,
like I feel like when it's like a certain narrative being spun, it's very obvious. Maybe to us, it's like
mhm.
very obvious when a narrative is being spun versus this is something that has happened and y'all just don't know yet and it's true. You know what I mean? We know when
Right.
it's like oh, someone has received a coin and now they're like, well, we're going in this direction today. And then when they
Yep.
get a different coin on Thursday, girl, they're gonna go this way. So, it makes
Mm-hmm.
sense.
Exactly. But we did put up a video about it yesterday, you guys. If you want to see the whole breaking news situation, definitely check that out after the morning tea because we did put up a video yesterday. I want to shout out Miss Mika. Miss Mika said, love you guys. I love your smiles. You guys are great. Miss Mika, we love you. And let's give it a
Good morning.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Miss Mika, nice to meet ya. Miss Mika, she on fleeka. Miss Mika, she loves to tea ya, and we see ya. Miss Mika, go Mika, go Mika, go Mika. Happy Wednesday to Mika. Happy Wednesday to Mika. Hey Mika.
Happy Wednesday, Mika. Happy What Wesley Say Wednesday, Mika. I love that you guys get so excited when she joins the chat. It just warms my heart. I can't describe it any
She
other
comes
way than
right
it
on in
warms
and
my heart.
raises that morale.
Dakota is also talking about Gigi. Dakota said Gigi is so young. Oh no, I don't feel good about it. Michaela said, good morning, lovely people. Wesley, I'm sure, is going to be joining us soon. I know some people haven't seen him yet, but I'm sure he'll be here.
Oh,
And Tasha said, no, Gigi. So it looks like the Tea Tribe is kind of divided on the Gigi and Zayn news, which is very interesting to me.
why don't they want her to be pregnant? Why don't y'all want her to be pregnant, y'all? Why is that like a
I
not
know.
so good thing?
I guess I can understand maybe because yeah, she is young, but she's 25. She has a career. She definitely has the funds. She has a supportive family.
Maddison, she is 25. She is a grown ass woman. Come on now, y'all. She is 25. She's 25, very wealthy, successful. She have a baby with Zayn or without Zayn, and she comes from a great family. What's the matter?
Mm-hmm.
Yolanda's great.
Exactly. And now I was gonna say now you know more about Yolanda that you've gotten caught up on Real Housewives of Beverly Hills.
I have all like before I started my catch up, I had stopped right around the midst of Yolanda being part of the cast. But now that I've gotten to see her and into her exit and things of that nature, I thoroughly enjoy her family. I really truly wonder why y'all are not here for it. Is it Zayn y'all feel some type of way about? Is that what it is? Because I like Gigi being pregnant. That's a good thing. Mm-hmm. This is what Kylie was trying to avoid.
I think it's probably more so Zayn. Just because they have been off and on. And he comes across as a brooder. And I think sometimes that is alarming because it's like, okay, when you have a baby, like, you can't take your time and be like, I need me time. It's like, oh no, sorry, your me time is now officially destroyed for the rest of your life because you have a child. So that's okay.
I feel like at this point, Gigi knows that about Zayn. And if she knows that about him and she's all right being pregnant by him, then that's her choice. Like, she knows what she's getting herself into by this point. If they had like just started dating and fans knew that, we'd be like, girl, what you doing? But she'd been with him, broke up with him, and got back together with him. And now she said maybe things are in the right. Like, you know what I mean? Like, she's like, okay, I know what I'm getting myself into this time around. So, I mean, I get it. You like what you accept what you choose to accept.
Yeah, no, and I feel like we were like that with Kylie because her and Travis had only been dating for 3 months, and it was like Kylie Jenner's pregnant, and we were like, "I'm sorry, what, girl? Are you good? Pulse check over there? Like, what's happening?" Obviously, it ended up fine, but it was. I feel like you're exactly right. If they had just started dating, we would be much more alarmed, like we were with Kylie.
Emerald said they don't have a good foundation to bring a baby into this world. And Emerald, I respect that, but I want to say from where we stand as fans, because we don't know them and we don't know what their relationship is really like outside of what sources tell the media. You know what I mean? It's not even them telling us. It's just what we hear. It's the hearsay of it all. So they can have a good foundation and just decided, hey, this isn't for us, and we broke up, and now they had their space, and they said, well, let's get back together. I miss you, babe. And now they're going to be parents. I think it's good news. I feel like Gigi knows what she's getting herself into, and that's not a bad thing.
No, versus, for sure. And when
versus someone like Chloe who acts as though she doesn't know what she's getting herself into. You see the difference? Maybe that I want to explain that so y'all understand where I'm coming from.
No, that was the perfect comparison. We're going to get in more to the Gigi and Zayn situation, and also kind of how this, when they think this whole pregnancy happened, and it definitely was during one of those getting back together periods, like right when they got back together. But we'll get into that. Also, we'll get into the fan theory when it comes to the gender. But first, you guys, we're going to pour up the tea and get it started with a little OMT.
OMT, Madison.
OMT, right at the top, the stories that make you say OMT. Oh God, here we go. My most anxious part of the entire show.
I had to have my mug backwards. I almost put it up the front ways before. I had to double check. Here we go. All right, okay. We're good, y'all.
Courtney survived pouring the hot water. Cheers to the tea. Cheers, cheers, cheers.
Cheers.
What tea are you drinking today before we get into it?
I'm going to drink chamomile for the rest of the week, and then I'm going to get something fruity this weekend.
Ooh, yes, a little Trader Joe's run.
Girl, you already know. Absolutely.
Yes. Okay, good. Okay, good. I want to shout out Desiree. Hey, longtime viewer. I love you guys. Can you please give a shout out to my husband, Andrew? He's an electrician and still has to work to assist in keeping the internet going for us all. Desiree, yes. Andrew, thank you so much. Actually, everyone in the Tea Tribe should give Andrew a thank you, because if we didn't have people like Andrew, we wouldn't be able to have the morning tea.
We wouldn't have no Wi-Fi. We wouldn't have no lights. It would just be me and this little empty, like, you get what I'm saying? I'm very appreciative of Andrew. Shout out to Andrew. Thank you for connecting the wires, because we need you, Andrew. We wouldn't have no power.
We really do. Without Andrew, you and I would be on Instagram Live in the dark like Billie Eilish, trying to talk to one another using our cell phone data. So honestly, shout out to
in the dark like Billie Eilish, one single candle. Good morning.
I'd be
like, can you see us?
So honestly, shout out to Andrew. Thank you so much. We're going to kick it off, you guys, talking about Charli D'Amelio. She is the big TikTok girl, the most followed person on TikTok. And she is fed up with people commenting about her body and her weight. And she recently let them know it on Twitter. She first tweeted saying, "Stop talking about my body. It's not your place to tell me if I'm losing weight or gaining weight." She followed it up with another tweet saying, "Why don't we all just be respectful and understand that we should just be kind and uplift everyone instead of trying to bring others down? And I've seen these videos about me, my friends, and complete strangers, but it doesn't matter who you're doing it to." She ended her statement saying, "It's never okay, and I feel like I really needed to say that. I love you all, but please stop."
Love it. I love it. Something that I am constantly trying to remind people of is that you need to set boundaries for yourself and for the relationship that you have with people. And this is Charli setting the boundaries for her and her fans and people that will hopefully discover her as time goes on. Listen, you can enjoy my little boom cacks, but do not talk about my weight. And I find that that's very important. And it's respectful. She was respectful about it. So I like it.
No, I think she was too. She was really sweet about it. But I also think this goes to speak to what Madison Beer's issue with the app is. Some people I know were being like, Madison's always whining about something. Like, she always has something to complain about. But I actually think she was kind of hitting the nail on the head, because look at Charli. I mean, she is the TikTok girl. Like, you think of TikTok, you think of Charli D'Amelio. And even if she's been on the receiving end of this kind of negativity and hateful behavior, like, that goes to show, you know what, Madison was hitting the nail on the head right there.
I hope that the TikTokers will continue to speak up and speak out about it. You know what I mean? I feel like if it comes from someone at the top, like, then it'll hold more weight or send a bigger message. So Charli, keep speaking out, girl. Let everybody know. Set them out. It's important.
I agree. And also, I think she looks great. I just this is
Yeah.
again, I think part of the issue kind of with the app that you were talking about yesterday, how they said they have an algorithm that they what was the quote from the TikTok creators? What did
We
you say?
show people that we deem attractive. And then y'all look at the top TikTokers and it's all like white girls that look the same, or like really hot, buff white guys that all look the same, that are all doing the same, humping the floor and doing all that stuff. It's like, it's literally like Vine on steroids. And I think
Right.
that's a little bit of a turn off for me, which is why I don't
Mm-hmm.
really talk like that. When it's my friend sending me
For
stuff,
sure.
then I'm on it for like an hour. But once like it's just there, if I don't get a notification, I don't open it. So, meh.
No, I agree. And unless someone sends me, so if you saw my Instagram story, my favorite TikTok right now, I have a new one and then we're moving on. But it's it's about maid of honor speeches at weddings. And if you guys did not know, if this is one of your new times turning into the morning tea, I am literally the wedding guest extraordinaire. I have been in several weddings. I've been to several weddings. And this TikTok was literally every white maid of honor, every white girl maid of honor that I've ever seen in my life. Like literally the wig, the shaking paper, the hair, putting it behind the ear. I put it on my Instagram story if you haven't watched it. It's hilarious. Like it is so mother effing true. It's the best thing I've ever seen ever in my life.
Were you like, oh my God, I've seen that before? That's good.
I'm like, I've seen that at like every wedding I've gone to, and he's and the guy's like, you found your Prince Charming. He's tall, handsome, has a pulse, and is a boy. Like it's just it's so funny.
Oh my.
It's only funny if you've seen it, but you should go look at my Instagram story so you can actually know what I'm talking about. But it's freaking hilarious. That TikTok I will get behind 1000%. Gets the approval. But let's move on and talk about Logan Paul. So
Okay.
Logan Paul, ready for this one?
No.
He said that he wants to run for president.
That's hilarious. Kanye said that once too, and look at him. Oh God, that was awful. But
But it's true. Yeah, so he said this on a recent episode of Impulsive, which is his podcast. He was talking about obviously everything that's going on right now, and he said, quote, before I die, I will become president, and I will probably be a very good president. He noted that he is not eligible to run until 2023. Obviously, you have to be of a certain age. And he said he realistically won't run until about 2050-ish, because it won't be until he's a grown expletive man with lots of intelligence.
Well, I want to say this first. I want to say I would vote for a slice of Oscar Mayer bologna before I would vote for Logan Paul. And number two, I'm almost inclined to be on board with it, almost because we have a reality star as our president now. So what makes an influencer 30 years down the line any different? I know it sounds crazy, but look at our world today. Hello. Y'all parents went
No, you're right. I guess for me it's just a little jarring just because everything that Logan has done in the past. But you're exactly right. Look at the world we live in now. Obviously it doesn't matter. But I think just whenever I read this, I was just like, there's Logan Paul at it again. But you know what? We're talking about him, so he did the right thing.
And you know what's funny? There were people probably just like us years ago, before Donald Trump ran for president officially, that was sitting there having this exact conversation. Now, so why would Donald Trump run for president? He's the host of The Apprentice. What is he going to say? You're fine. Like there were people that were literally having this conversation, and now this is our reality. So although it's absurd and it's ridiculous and it is jarring, it is something that can and maybe will happen.
Maybe. Really. I hope that in 2050, this clip gets pulled. You and I are sitting in our mansions, and all of a sudden, this clip of us talking about this being like, this is crazy, blah, blah, blah. And it'll be us, and we'll be like, we knew it. We knew it was coming.
We're going to sit there and have our Vanderpump laugh. Darling.
That's how we laugh when we are rich and in mansions. We don't laugh like we normally do. We just, our laugh changes to, So everyone prepare yourselves. When this happens, that's what's going to go down. Everyone in the T Tribe is like, what the heck? Just Subscribe said, I will remember this, LMAO. Deasia said, Logan Paul running for president. Thank you, next. Fancy Nancy said, OMG, no. I can see stupid people voting for them because they are famous. Fancy Nancy, confirming the fear. And yeah, everyone is just definitely not feeling it. And then Dakota said anything is possible at this point, and it's true. Anything is possible. And then I'm laughing because Jake Mack also said, in 2050, when he is a grown man with intelligence, he's already lacking it. Ha ha ha. Ha 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 ha.
Well, no lies detected.
No lies detected. No. Shout out to Kevin. Love from Austria. Hello, all the way to Austria. I just wanted to shout you out. That's amazing. That is amazing. Okay, let's move on and talk about Lizzo. So we all know Lizzo's birthday was earlier this week, and she just realized that Beyonce did wish her a happy birthday publicly. So Beyonce actually posted a baby picture of Lizzo on her website. She said, "Happy birthday, Lizzo," and the date that she was born. And so Lizzo just posted and reacted to this on her Instagram. She posted what Beyonce put on her website and then a picture of her crying. And the caption said, "Y'all, Beyonce wished me a happy birthday. Expletive, I don't know how to act. She is my inspiration to be a singer after seeing Destiny's Child perform in 5th grade. I love you, bae. Thank you. Let me go drink some damn water." Lovely.
That's going to be me when Nicki Minaj wishes me a happy birthday on May 5th, Cinco de Mayo. I felt that. And I feel that, and I understand that, and I love to see my celebrities stand. That's really all I have to say. I feel like there's this like stigma against celebrities loving other celebrities, and if you do, you're weird. But like, if it's Beyonce, it's fine. So Lizzo, cry on. I feel that. I'm crying with you. I'm not going to give you a Kleenex. Just let that cathartic moment just come out of your eyes, girl, and just wash over you and give us your Beyonce year now with this new year of life. We deserve it. We need it.
I completely agree. I loved it. I feel like there's something really authentic about celebrities kind of fangirling over their idols. And I mean, to me, we wouldn't have a new generation of celebrities if they didn't idolize somebody and want to emulate their career. So to me, I felt like this whole thing is very genuine, very authentic. And now I'm like, can Lizzo and Beyonce come together and make something? Because that's all I can think of now.
Well, I will say this, Madison. I don't want to get your hopes up, much like I did with Whip It, with internet rumors, but
it's fine. I'm still not over it, but okay.
It is rumored that there is a Savage remix coming with Miss Megan Thee Stallion and Beyonce. Now, it has been heavily rumored. I cannot confirm. Speculation, not confirmation. Do not freak out. But it has been buzzing around the internet that could be happening. You know, the Texas royalty coming through and whipping us into shape.
That wasn't me frozen. That was not me frozen. That was literally speechless.
Oh yeah, girl. Courtney, that's what I've heard. It doesn't happen. It's a rumor, but that's what I've been hearing lately.
Okay, this is me literally praying for that to happen because Savage, before it was cool on TikTok, I Just Want It to Be Known, was my favorite song off Megan Thee Stallion's album. I Just Want It Known. I liked it before the kids were and doing all this. I liked it. I just literally almost knocked my table over. And the thought of a Beyonce remix on that, like, I'm literally, my upper lip is literally sweating. Like, I'm actually. Okay, sorry. Let's move on. I just got really excited. I hope this is true. And I also just totally jammed my thumb because I got so excited trying to. Okay. Anyway. Yes, I'm excited. That would be amazing.
Silly.
I hope it happens. And people will think the same thing. Music Lover said, "Oh my God, I would die if that's true. Mary, table flip, just like Teresa Giudice. You're exactly right. That would be amazing." And also, Courtney, Alex said, "May 5th is my first niece's birthday." So it is a legendary birthday. So you share a birthday with Alex's niece.
Shout out to the Mayo babies.
Yes. Okay, we're going to get into some couples therapy now. All of our celebrity couples news. It is a very, very full couples therapy today, guys. Kicking it off with Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner. This is just a cute little positivity story to get us started before we really dive into the mess of Kristin Cavallari. But it is already Joe Jonas and Sophie Turner's 1-year wedding anniversary. Remember, they got that surprise wedding ceremony in Vegas. Can you believe it? Yes, it's already been a year.
A year right that fast?
Mm-hmm.
Wow, we've been working, Maddison, and we work every
I
day,
know.
girl. I remember
I
that.
know. I know, because I was like, Diplo is literally my ideal wedding gift. Like, he
Yeah.
was the hype person running up and down. And so Joe was talking to James Corden, and he said, you know, we really wanted to go back to Vegas, obviously, to kind of celebrate the 1 year anniversary. Remember, they got married there first because they wanted to have a ceremony abroad. But
Mm.
obviously, with everything going on, they can't go back to Vegas. So, in the meantime, he's going to try and recreate it in their house for Sophie. So, he's trying to set up their house with like a DJ and club lighting so they can kind of just relive that moment. And then Joe even joked that he could be like their Elvis impersonator and start doing press immediately the next day. He was joking. He's like, I should have had him sign an NDA. We didn't think about it because everyone was blaming Diplo for spilling the tea. But it really wasn't
Yeah.
even Diplo. It was this Elvis impersonator who obviously married Joe and Sophie and was like, I'm the
Mm.
one who did it. Talk to me.
Give me the notoriety and a coin.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
I like that
Exactly.
he's trying to do that though. That's sweet. I think she'll
I
appreciate
know,
the
me
thought.
too. Me too. I love it, and I'm with you. I can't believe it's already been a year.
Madison, I didn't
It's crazy.
realize a year had gone by that fast. I literally remember
Mm-hmm.
us talking about that like vividly. That's why I'm like, a year already? Jeez.
Mm-hmm.
Shut
I
up.
know. Yes, we have Millie saying, "Wow." So 1 year ago, my dreams got trust when Joe got married. My dreams got crushed when Joe got married. However, if anyone married Joe who isn't me, I'm glad it's Sophie. And yes, agreed. I
That's
love
sweet.
them. They always make the docket just because we've talked about this before. We feel like they're a really positive relationship for younger people, a good positive
Mm.
young celebrity relationship. So always try to just spread the cute things that they're doing. And plus, we always need a little positivity before we get into the mess.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Preface the mess with a good bless. And this was a very blessed
Mm-hmm.
situation.
Yes, and now let's get to the mess with Kristin Cavallari. So we got a new report from E News, and just the beginning is very neutral, and then you could start to see the definite Kristin bias towards the end, but that's okay. Things are apparently getting worse for Kristin Cavallari and Jay Cutler since they filed for divorce, because they're still living under the same roof. Obviously, with quarantine and everything that's happening. So, a source told E! News that things are, quote, very tense between them right now. The source went on to say, quote, they are on opposite sides of the house and only communicate in regards to the children's needs. They have barely spoken since the Bahamas trip. It's really a power struggle between the two of them. So then this source went on to say that Kristin was blindsided by Jay's
Mm.
urgent filing. So this is what I'm talking about, where it kind of makes her look like she was
Mm.
innocent in the situation. The source continued saying she had hoped they could work things out more amicably and that they were off to a good start before Jay pulled the trigger and just went ahead and filed. And now we know he did put on his paperwork that he is the primary caregiver and the stay-at-home parent. But Kristin is now reportedly prepared to fight for full custody because she, quote, feels she can raise them in the safest environment.
Mm. Madison, I do not know if you've ever been in a situation where your household was tense, not with your family. Like if you ever lived with someone that was
Mm-hmm.
not your family, tense situation. Girl, it's not cute.
Mm-hmm.
I don't even want to talk about myself. That's awful for Kristin because I know what that's like to be in a
Mm-hmm.
situation where someone blindsides you and oops, stupid, you still have to live with me.
Yep.
So I mean, why they couldn't wait? I guess maybe
I
they felt
know.
like it wasn't worth it to wait. Y'all are trapped in the house. Y'all couldn't just like keep it neutral or like keep it sweet for the kids until after it's time to go outside and get some fresh air. And then
Right.
maybe they could have seen a different perspective once they've gone outside because they've been
Mm-hmm.
trapped with each other on vacation and now they're home trapped still. I
Mm-hmm.
wonder if it's the effect of the quarantine as well, Madison. I wonder.
I kind of feel like it is. And I feel like they probably, I mean, remember we had that report yesterday where a source spoke out and was like, the word around Nashville is they don't get along anymore. Like everyone who lives in Nashville and who has seen them interact was kind of like, yeah, this has been a long time coming. But I
Mhm.
also, sorry, someone's here and my doorbell just rang in case you guys heard that. That is my dog, but it's fine. We're going to keep going. But I think that Bahamas trip probably being trapped and being under stress, and they weren't home and they were with their kids, and it was just kind of like a pressure cooker of a situation, just made everything escalate. And then I think them being home and under the same roof is making things escalate. And I just really feel bad for their kids, because you're exactly right. I've lived in a tense roommate situation before. You have too. And we've never had children involved. So I can't imagine being a child and you're running back and forth to opposite sides of your house because your mom and dad are not speaking. I can't imagine.
Girl, it's very not cute. It's very not cute. And I'm lucky that I only had a doormat stolen and not my kids. So I will keep my high hopes up for Kristin. I hope that her and Jay, they can just like split amicably and there won't be like any kind of Rob and China-esque drama, because they're not those people. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. We also have Julia. Julia said, I'm still stuck on him filing for divorce and just not having a conversation first. And Julia, exactly. That definitely is horrible. But I also feel like when you get at your wit's end with people, I know, because I'm this way. I'm one of those people who will definitely kind of hold things in. I'll hold it in, but then when I'm ready to make my feelings known, I freaking make it known like a hurricane. Like, you will know.
Oh,
it's the Taurus in us.
Bull through a China shop is what they call us, because I am taking everything and I'm smashing it. I'm going to leave a hole in the wall. You ain't going to have no self-confidence left. You're going to really be hurt, because I feel as though when it comes to people, you should know what's respectful and what's not, but other people don't have the same experiences as me. So when they go beyond that boundary and repeatedly, then setting the boundaries sometimes comes a little bit more aggressively. I'm working on it. I'm working on it.
I know. We're maturing, but I also just know myself. And honestly, if I had been in a marriage like that where I was, put down and we weren't really partners and there were little jabs and it was just all of these things, honestly, I probably would have been like, I'm keeping my mouth closed. We got back from the Bahamas, and you know what? F you. Here's your papers. I'm giving you what you want. And I'm the caregiver. So deal with it.
For me, I can't do that anymore, because that's happened to me. I had someone that was trying to leave, like move out of my house, Maddison, and not tell me. I had to have someone that lived across the country call me and be like, yo, you know what's going on in your house right now? And I'm across the wall. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Okay,
someone
that's
trying to
weird.
leave. Leave.
That's
like
weird.
The first was going to come and the rent was going to be due, and they were just going to leave and just be gone.
Oh, no. I still always have to be vocal.
The universe works in mysterious ways, and I found out beforehand, and I was able to get my situation together.
See, and then that's where the bull in the china shop comes in. Don't try to pull a fast one on a Taurus. We will. We will come. I'm also, real quick, just want to read Alex, because this made me laugh, and then we're going to move on. Okay. Alex said, I just realized I still have a grudge against her for the whole thing with Lauren and Steven and her attitude on Laguna Beach. And honestly, Alex, literally same.
Steven. They're done.
I honestly have not forgotten about that. I still, like, I don't mind Kristin, but I'm sorry. Lauren always will be the tried and true one queen. And it's
unproblematic queen, living with her husband and her baby. My friend works for her brand, so she's very sweet. Like, Lauren, we're not going to do this, but Lauren Conrad is the queen, and we know that. It's fine.
And she came out on top with or without Steven. So anyway, Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik. Gigi and Zayn. So let's get into that. So TMZ, like we kind of broke this down at the beginning of the show, you guys. TMZ broke the news yesterday that Gigi Hadid and Zayn Malik are expecting their first child. The source said that Gigi was about 20 weeks along, which after reading the comments of our video, I realized is pretty far, because a pregnancy is only 40 weeks. So that's like halfway.
It's not more.
Is it? Yeah. It's either way, people were saying that's pretty far. That's pretty far. So that's exciting. Both of their families are thrilled. The source also mentioned that they don't know the gender of the baby. However, fans think that Gigi and Zayn do. And this is where this theory is coming on the internet that, Gigi's birthday was also a gender reveal. So fans have gone back and re-examined Gigi's Instagram photos that she posted from her birthday. And you'll notice that her 2 5 balloons that she posted are being held with a pink string and a blue string. You can see it right there in the picture. Shout out to Hit It Leo for hitting it for us.
Yeah.
So, yep. And
I
see
don't think
now
that's
with
a reach.
them hugging with the blue string. So people are thinking, okay, something here is fishy. This was a double celebration. What do you
Yeah.
think?
I don't think that that's a reach. I think that the fan theory is right. Speculation on confirmation,
Mm-hmm.
that was birthday party, but also gender reveal. Are you having baby girl or are you having baby boy? I just
Mm-hmm.
that was them thinking that they was slick. That's what it was, trying to be cute. And look how we found out. Look how quick. You know the
Yep.
fans thirsty.
I know. Well, and Kyla said Gigi learned how to do Easter eggs from Taylor. And honestly, not wrong. Gigi and Taylor
Not
are
mad at
really good friends. Not mad at it at all. It was slick. I looked at those pictures. We talked about her birthday in Pennsylvania. We were like,
it.
Zayn's there. Like, literally, whoop, right over my damn head. Didn't even
And
think
look,
twice about looking at the string of the balloons.
the fans went back so fast, Madison. They said, "Hold on." Their magnifying glasses were
Mm-hmm.
shaking. They said, "Hold on. I think I smell a
Mm-hmm.
clue here."
Yep, exactly. Now, Erica said, damn, that gene pool is one to be coming from. And Erica, I agree. That's also the major consensus I've been seeing on the internet is like, this baby is going to be beautiful.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my God. Absolutely, Madison. The Malik genes
Mm-hmm.
with them Hadid genes. Whew. Some good
It's
chromosomes.
gonna something really good is happening in that uterus. I can tell already. It's gonna be good.
No runway. She was still in the bed the whole time.
The whole time. We do have a little more information in regards to the pregnancy itself. It's a new report from InTouch Weekly. The source said that this pregnancy is a, quote, happy surprise. The insider went on to say that Gigi did become pregnant. This baby was conceived shortly after her and Zayn got back together this last time around. And while this pregnancy, quote, wasn't planned, they're thrilled. So they're excited. I also read on E that Yolanda and Bella are very happy for Gigi. They love Zayn. They consider him a part of the family. So while some people might feel kind of unsure, I think the overwhelmingly positive response from both of their families should tell us that this is going to be okay.
She was kikiing with that bachelor guy briefly, right? Am I remembering that
Briefly, when
right?
her and Zayn, yep, that Tyler
That was
season.
stale and went right back to her young man. I was gonna say something else. Her young man, her other love. And I can see it. She said, "You know what? I don't have." I imagine she went on like 2 to 3 dates with that man and was like, "Ugh, what a snooze fest." At least Zayn cries, it's for a reason. Like, you know what I mean? At least he has emotion. At least he has feelings and passion. I just imagine her going on a date with that guy from The Bachelor and realizing that she is literally dating like a stale graham cracker, like without the cinnamon sugar on it. For her, go back to what you know and you love. You know what I mean?
No, exactly. I also think that Tyler C guy,
right?
no, so no cheating has never been a reason why they've broken up. Anytime they've broken up, it's always been because her schedule, he doesn't feel like they're getting having enough time together, or there was this last time that they broke up was because Zayn was really wanting to stay inside and Gigi was wanting to go and be with her friends and kind of do, you know what I mean? Like,
and look,
kind of live out her young 20s.
That ain't going nowhere. They are stuck in the house. And Zayn said, clap for the heavyweight champ, me. He gets to stay at home and have a baby. That's 2 excuses to never leave the house. Gigi's on board with not leaving the bedroom, and she's going to have a baby that can't leave the bedroom anyway. Oh my God. Zayn said, I've got the That's what he said. He hit that falsetto.
I will say
that pregnancy stage.
That is the one thing. Once I have a baby, I cannot wait because I will literally never go anywhere. You want to go out here? Sorry, I can't. I have my baby. Like, we have to stay home. Sorry. Just living my best life. Just having my baby here. Having my husband feed me fries with ranch while I just
no breaks and
lift a finger.
Pre-dip ranch fries.
Wow. Reasons why I'm single. No man probably wants to do that. Yay.
So
Can't wait. You guys now people are getting more on board. We have Crystal saying, I'm happy for them. That baby is going to be beautiful. definitely the consensus, of course. And then Ono said, yes, they were blocking each other, a perfect couple to have a family together. And then Lisa said, I worry about Zayn flip flopping. I know he cares about Gigi. I just worry about him flip flopping. Yeah. I don't think he will. I feel like he's always loved her and he's always been the one that's kind of been pro them getting back together. So let's hope that it's okay. It ends up all right.
I feel like Zayn didn't want to really be part of the music industry or like play that game anyway. So maybe his thing was he wanted to be a father, and we just didn't know that.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I'm saying? I
Right.
would rather see Zayn be an excellent father than a half-assed musician. Honestly, sorry to the fans, but outside of the fandom, we're not really checking for him like that, and these are the facts. I know y'all can come out with numbers and blah blah, but that's because the fans are streaming it, which y'all should do. But in a mainstream sense, if Zayn were to surprise drop an album, the fans would go crazy. We would probably stream, so we would have something to tell y'all tomorrow. But other than that, it would be here today, gone tomorrow. So let him have a baby, and let's remember him as a One Direction icon and an excellent father. I really truly believe he's going to be an excellent father. I really feel that, Madison. I feel like that's where his strength is, like nurturing another life, because I feel like Zayn, what I perceive is that he wants or yearns for nurturing. So I feel like he'll project that onto his child and make sure that his child knows that they're loved and protected. And I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm. Completely agree. Okay, we're going to move on and get into some Demi and Selena news. So if you are here for Selena Gomez, go ahead and give this video a thumbs up. Start putting your emojis in the chat. Let's blow through this Demi news. So during a recent interview with Capital FM, Demi was asked about her new boyfriend, Max Ehrich, and if he's met her best friend, Sam Smith. Demi was like, oh, you guys are trying to get the tea. But then she went on to say, quote, anybody that meets Sam would be somebody that would be very important to me. She continued saying, I wouldn't introduce just anybody to Sam, alluding to the fact that Max has met Sam Smith. So they're heating up. Heating up.
Okay. Go off, girl. I support
Fingers
it.
crossed it's fine. I know.
Demi, I think I saw something about Demi was selling Fabletics for charity or something like that. Lovatics, y'all know. She's doing something where she's taking fitness pictures and she's saying the money is going to COVID. So shout out to Demi. Good things. Max, who cares? But Demi is doing good things. Madison, I don't trust Max as far as I can throw him, and I can bet that I can't lift an ankle of his because it's so thick and muscular. I just don't trust it. I just don't. You don't like Selena, that's fine, but you're literally dating someone that used to in a fan way. And I feel like if that is not being taken into consideration, I don't know what to do with our good sis Demi. Keep opening up the chops, girl.
Exactly. And if you guys don't know what Courtney's talking about with the Max and Selena connection, we did a video on that breaks it all down, has social media proof. All of that, you can definitely look that up on the Hollyscoop YouTube channel because we got it all for you guys. But let's move on and talk about Selena Gomez and Timothée Chalamet. So a video started surfacing on TikTok of Selena Gomez and Timothée Chalamet kissing. And the TikTok people were going crazy. Oh my God, he didn't know they were dating. What's happening? Hello, this was for a movie that they did forever ago. Remember that movie? It was a Woody Allen movie, A Rainy Day in New York. We never saw it on our end here in the United States because Woody Allen was accused of inappropriate things by his stepdaughter, and Amazon was the one who was distributing the movie, and Amazon said, "Oop, no, sir. No, sir. We are dropping this." So this was not just Selena Gomez and Timothée Chalamet making out in the middle of the street. This was literally for a movie, and they are not dating. So let's keep that together, everybody.
People can tell that that's a film, Madison.
Did you hear where I said this rumor was started? TikTok.
T-Tribe, I know y'all have brains. Can y'all clearly see that is film footage? This is not like a stalker. This is not like someone hiding in the bushes trying to get a staged Sean and Camila picture in West Hollywood. This is a film. So, I mean, obviously, and for people that would call themselves Selena Gomez stans and didn't know that this existed, are you? Like, did a movie that was out of the country and it wasn't allowed in America, I would have been downloaded and found a way to watch it, and this wouldn't have fazed me at all. So, I mean,
also we talked about this movie forever. Yeah, I mean, we talked about this movie all the time because it was like, oh, Selena Gomez is doing a movie with Woody Allen. There's all these rumors about Woody Allen. Do you remember this? Like, we've talked about this.
The TikTok rumor mill. More like the
I just
stupid
can't.
juice rumor factory. Like, oh my God, Selena! Like, girl, it's a film, obviously.
The stupid juice factory. I can't.
Like, y'all should be
I
surprised. Like, she's
literally.
an excellent actress, so obviously she sold it.
You guys, it's too much. It's too much. And then Carmela said, exactly. I saw all the paparazzi. Oh, she saw all the paparazzi pictures at the time it was filming, and it was.
Mm-hmm.
Remember, I'm pretty sure you and I even talked about it when a paparazzi pic did surface of them filming this exact scene. Everyone's like, "Oh my
Mm-hmm.
God, the Weeknd's jealous of Timothée Chalamet," and we're like, "This is on the set of a movie." Like, oh
It
my,
was.
I am all for a good magnifying glass quaking moment, speculation, not confirmation. I live for that. Hello, Courtney and I would not be sitting here if we didn't have those moments. But this one,
Yeah.
sorry, everybody. No, not happening.
It's just, and especially because it's just too much of an obvious thing. Like, you know what? It's obviously like a film clip. Like, Maddison, girl, help. Girl, help.
I know.
I'm very glad I went
But
to
let's
school
get into
and I
let's get into this Kim, Kylie, and Kendall news, you guys. So go ahead and turn your volumes down for
Kardashian Jenner Tito. Hello to everyone in my studio.
Okay, the first thing we're talking about is Kim Kardashian. There's a new report from Us Magazine. A source said that Kim and Kanye have been arguing a lot during quarantine. The source went on to say, quote, Kanye is really getting on Kim's nerves. Apparently, Kanye has been, quote, focused on creating lately, which leaves the parenting duties to fall on Kim.
Okay. Breaking news. Kim Kardashian has to be a mother to the children she mothered. Like, I don't, like, girl, be a mother. Next. I go on Facebook and I see my complaining about mothering every day. So what makes Kim so different? Right? Shout out to parents everywhere, but you have a job to do. So do it. If you want more coins coming, you can't take those right now because you're taking care of kids, then that is where Kanye comes in to create and bring home the bag. So I don't see what the problem is. You want to keep wearing expensive clothing and flying all over the world, you need to put your Kylie brain on and get to work.
No, completely agree. That's exactly all.
Is that insensitive? I just feel like, girl, okay, Kim has to mother. Well, sorry, sis. When you pop a couple out, that's what you got to do. Seems like it.
And people, so Andrea said, I think Kim's more feeling like the parenting is one-sided. And Karen said, well, Kanye should be a parent too. And I totally get where you guys are coming from, but I think Gabby nailed it. She said Kim's just not used to being a mother 24/7, and that I think is the real tea. And really, what's happening here is
Kim should understand that once you have a child, that is a 25/8 job. Period. Whether you work 24/7 of the days or not. Like, I see you, Robin, already saying parent too, but the story is saying that Kim is frustrated because Kanye is working. So Kanye is working. So if you want money in a family, somebody's got to work. And maybe one goes to work and one stays home and takes care of the kids and vice versa. I think that Kim should suck it up, toots, and be a mother and stop complaining.
Toots.
Not saying that you all moms should complain, but hearing Kim Kardashian, with all of the riches and doubloons complaining about mothering, it makes me nauseous and it makes me sick. Granted, you're not supposed to exactly love. It's not realistic to love being a parent every single day. But girl, please be a parent. It's just that simple. You don't have a choice. You're Kim Kardashian. You have all the resources in the world. Buy Northie a little puzzle, buy her a JoJo Siwa cardboard cutout, have a little party, set up a little movie theater. She has all the resources. Madison, I'm not trying to hear it. I'm just letting you know right now. Kim, stop. Shout out to Kanye. But Kim, stop.
No, exactly. I think on that note, we should just talk about Kylie and this Photoshop bill because you nailed it. So Kylie, we know she's been hanging out by the pool, and she posted a couple pictures of herself doing so. Now, the first one, we just got, a good old butt shot. But then the second one featured a very bad Photoshop fail. So in the second picture that Leo's going to pull up for you guys, you will see that the side of the pool is curved in, as you can see by her leg. Yeah. Clearly, that's not how the concrete is designed because we saw in that first picture that the concrete is nice and straight. So obviously, when people started seeing this horrible, horrible Photoshop fail, people were dragging her left and right. So then she went ahead and deleted the pictures and reposted a bunch of new ones of her by the pool. And she actually did even include this Photoshop failed one. She just cropped it a little bit differently so we could only see the top half of her. Wait for the crop. It's coming. It's coming. Crop. Crop photo. Crop. Taco Tuesday.
No emoji, no nothing. Just Taco Tuesday.
Taco Tuesday. That's it. Taco Tuesday. Look at my buns. That's it. That was it. That's all.
Not to be messy, but there's another situation going on with a YouTuber, Maddison, and I promise this is all going to connect. With a YouTuber, and she was basically grooming a young child to post on her social media. And basically the story goes, she was telling him, oh, well, you have to have everything approved by me before you post it. And then when he posted something that she got backlash for, she guilted the kid into feeling bad. Kylie needs someone that's going to literally approve her photos before they go up. If she's going to put out a Facetune where she's adding a little bit of extra thigh or something, she needs to have like a Courtney or a Matt. Like, you know what, Kylie, if I were looking at this, zoom in. What's this, Kylie? What is this? It's like you have 18 fingers here, Chloe. What's going on? I just, she needs.
I know.
Stassi, aren't you the social media intern by now? Like, girl, you need to be approving these photos before they go. Can you send it to Chris beforehand? Can she do that, Maddison, to see what's going on?
I completely agree because I'm just like, I can imagine, this is how I imagine the day went. Kylie and Stassi, they're having some cocktails by the pool. They're feeling themselves. They take a little photo shoot. Kylie thinks her thigh's looking a little too big, so she tries to make it smaller. And you can't see. When you never edit a picture in the sun, people. Clearly, never edit a picture after you've had one or two cocktails by the pool. And I guarantee you, she edited that photo, was looking at her butt after making sure the butt was perfect, and was like, yes, post, and didn't even think to look twice. And the fact that she reposted it but cropped, I'm like, you just admitted it. Like, you're not even trying to cover it up. You just admitted it.
In terms of social media, so they'll get over it by the end of the week, and we won't remember this by Friday. But it's hilarious that they still, as masterful as they are at everything else involving social media, the photo thing they just can't seem to get right every time. And that's just throughout.
No, exactly. And Maya said, I don't even think she needs Photoshop. And she doesn't.
I agree.
She's Kylie Jenner.
No.
But
yeah, she doesn't need a drop of Photoshop.
Faves, right, but to think that your faves don't take the time. We've talked about this when it comes to content creators, because you have really opened my eyes about what certain people do. I personally just like don't even know how to use Facetune to the ability of other. I have watched some people Facetune their pictures. It's crazy.
And it's a transformation. Crazy. Oh, yes, girl.
I just don't even, like, to me, I'm like, I don't even have that much time that I would want to put into an Instagram picture to Facetune it to the extent that some people do. Like, I'm more like, okay, this is good. Blink.
I want to tell the T-Tribe, this is what you got to do. The next time someone that you know, whether a celebrity or an influencer, you know, puts up a Getty image, go right on Getty Image and find that photo and see if that looked like the picture that's on Instagram. It's such a fun game, y'all. Y'all gonna love it. Y'all really should do that the next time. There's the man, and your fave is there, and they put up their Getty with a little Getty bar on it. Please go on Getty and find the picture and see if you can find the Tia to that Tamara photo and see what it looked like.
I'm dead. Okay, let's move on and talk about Kendall because we need to get into this. So, you guys, Kendall Jenner is sparking romance rumors with Jordyn Woods' ex, Devin Booker. So TMZ recently reported that Kendall was seen with Devin at a rest stop in Arizona. They were on a road trip together. Now, Devin stayed in the car while Kendall ran inside. They were trying to be low-key, but hello, it's Kendall Jenner. They were in a fancy car at a rest stop. Obviously, people are going to know they're somebody. Sources told TMZ that Kendall and, quote, Friends have a small social circle amongst the group who have been following the same social distancing and physical distancing guidelines. To me, that's trying to say, like, oh, Kendall has a small group of friends. They've all been around each other while in quarantine, so they're not breaking any rules. But still is a little fishy to me. The source added that Kendall and Devin and this small group took a road trip to Arizona to get some, quote, much needed air. But they didn't break any social distancing rules while they were there. Devin and Jordyn Woods, you guys, just a little reminder, they were linked last year. In fact, Kendall, when she was with Ben Simmons the first time around, Hollywood Life reports that they all went on a double date at one point. Jordyn, Devin, Kendall, and Ben. What is happening?
I'm curious to know if Devin and Jordyn are still in touch, first of all, and if they're not, then this is fine. If they are, then Jordyn, you got to cut Devin off. Because there's no way that I would want if I were Jordyn, I would not want the Kardashians having any kind of like intel on what I'm doing, whether it's nothing or something. You know what I mean? Because I'm just that kind of person anyway. Like if I'm not messing with you like that, you don't need to know what's going on in the inner workings of the Revolution Detective Agency. You get what I'm saying? So if Jordyn is talking to Devin, in general, if they're friendly, I don't like this. But if they're not, then they're all in the same social circle. That's why they all keep dating each other. Weird.
No, I want to shout out Night Runner. Night Runner said, howdy, hello back. We also have Maya with like this cute little cat emoji, dog emoji that's like kissing a bow, and it's so cute, and I love it. Now, it looks like people are more mad about the fact that they took a road trip to Arizona, and I completely agree. Laura said, saying we are special, don't have to follow the same rules as everyone else. And exactly. Karen said, not enough air in her huge backyard. And Music Lover said, so they kicked Jordyn out the crew only for them to be doing the same thing. The hypocrisy.
They're hanging out with Jordan's ex? Is that hypocrisy?
Yes.
I feel like it's only hypocrisy if they're still talking. Right?
Right.
If they're not friends, or if they're not friendly, then it don't matter. If they just dated, then they're not talking. She went ahead and kissed Tristan, and I feel like at that point, if I were the Kardashians, then it's all fair game. But people will say the Kardashians have been doing this for decades. So,
right? No, exactly, and I agree. I think as long as there's no communication, then it's fine. And let's say even if Jordyn and Devin were still in communication, I think now that TMZ has posted the story, anything that was happening is for sure cut off. She has to. And I agree with you. It's this whole thing of like, obviously Jordyn and the Kardashians, we know that they still are going to have crossover. Kendall has run into Jordyn Woods multiple times. Like, remember they had that Coachella thing? And then
girl, I'm thinking about the party too, girl. They were at Bootsy Bellows, right? And it was like Kylie and Kendall were looking down from up above in the VIP down at Jordyn Woods. I will never forget that.
And so so I think they're all going to definitely have interaction, but the less people that Jordyn can have who are taking any sort of information back or trying to be this middleman, I think the better. So hopefully, if she's seen this, it's done. The kibosh has been set. But it is still just very interesting, and I'm just like, oh man, Kendall's spotted with Jordyn Woods' ex. Just, oh God. Always a mess. Don't you
find it interesting, Maddison, that at one point it would make sense to say they're trying to put Jordyn and Kylie in the same sentence because Jordyn's trying to get some of Kylie's clout, and now it appears as though y'all are using Jordyn to get a headline because it's Kendall Jenner sparks romance rumors with Jordyn Woods' ex. It's not Jordyn Woods sparking romance rumors with Kendall Jenner's ex. Definitely not. But interesting how the tables one by one are turning, and Jordyn is just laying in her ice like shrimp, girl, minding her business, little shrimp cocktail, girl. I love it.
I honestly, I do too, and I think that everyone in the T Tribe is not really caring about Kendall and Devin, and so about this whole.
Where's Spy?
Well, they're more mad about the road trip. And honestly, I feel you guys too, because we've all been following the rules. We're all trying to make sure that, we can keep things healthy and safe. That way we can get back to our lives, because none of us can take a road trip to Arizona if we just randomly wanted
Yep.
to. So I completely see your frustration. I'm right there with you, to be honest. When I saw this, I was like, arrest, what is happening? Am I confused? Did I
What they
black
said
out?
is this a scandal? Not a scandal.
Is this a scandal? Yes. And now, anytime that Kendall is involved in a scandal, we're calling it a scandal. It's decided. Scandal is new. Scandal is a new vocabulary word for the T Tribe.
We need a T Tribe dictionary.
We need a T Tribe dictionary, and scandal is going to be added. Scandal.
Absolutely.
When Kendall Jenner creates a scandal. Can't wait. Okay, you guys, that is all the time we have. Also, don't worry, we will keep an eye on Kendall Jenner and Ben Simmons too. I saw Tiny Media bring that up. Yes, last we heard they were kind of communicating, but clearly it's not happening no more. But if we hear anything else, obviously we will keep you updated. But thank you so much for hanging out with us today on this Wesley Wednesday. We appreciate you guys. Please make sure you follow us on social media. We've got Instagram, we've got Twitter, we've also got TikTok, and our own individual channels as well. Courtney, let everyone know where they can find you.
You can find me at Courtney Revolution on my YouTube channel for the Green Chair Chats, Sunday at 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time for the episode right before my birthday.
Exactly. So you guys definitely don't want to miss Sunday's episode. I have my own YouTube channel as well, and I will be uploading a new video this week. I filmed it yesterday, so we are getting moving and a grooving. I'm really trying to keep up with it, so please subscribe to both of our channels, you guys. Also, don't forget to show Hit It Leo lots of love on social media. He's the reason that we are able to do this every day. Also, don't forget to show Debunked Dave some love as well, and we will be back tomorrow for Thick Thursday at 8:30 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. We'll see you guys then. Bye.
Bye. Now, wash your hands, Leo. Better wash your hands and send the man. Just wash your hands. Wash your hands. Just wash your hands.